Hey everybody, welcome back to a brand new video. Today, as you saw from the title, we'll be taking a look at the Sonic the Hedgehog 30th Anniversary 4-inch multi-pack. I know that's a long title, but we're gonna roll with it, because that's what it's called. So, here we have a really nice, stylish looking package, and inside we can clearly see the new figures, starting off with Dr. Robotnik, Sonic, and Silver Sonic. Now, in the packaging, you can see that there's multiple screenshots of the games, the 30th anniversary logo, and that really awesome Sonic render that I really like. And when moving to the side of the package, we can see that same Sonic render coming out of the ring, along with the little Jakks logo. And turning the package to the back side, we can actually see stock art of the figures. Of course, they call Silver Sonic Mecha Sonic. Then we have Classic Sonic and Dr. Eggman, or Dr. Robotnik. Here on this little corner, we actually have 4 of the new figures that will be coming out. Of course, 2 of them are in this special set. No items included, but that's alright. With that out of the way, let's actually take a look at these guys outside of the box. Alright, so now we have all 3 figures outside of the package, and of course we're going to be starting off with Dr. Robotnik. Looking at this figure, you can really tell Jakks put a lot of dedication into making these figures as accurate as possible. Looking at Dr. Robotnik, well, he's pretty much accurate to how he looks in Sonic Generations and stock art. Unfortunately, I do not have the Jazzwares 3-inch Dr. Robotnik figure for comparison, but I think this works well enough on its own. Now, let's look at the articulation on this guy. Starting off with the head, he kind of does have somewhat of a ball joint, so you can tilt it just a bit, but since he's rarely round, it's kind of impossible to do that. Moving his head to the left and to the right is possible, although I'm kind of afraid to do that because of his mustache. It's a very hard rubber / soft plastic, so let's not do it too much. Looking at his arms, his elbows bend perfectly and they swivel from side to side. You can kind of do it 360, but I wouldn't recommend it because it's he's round and it's a little bit tough. So his shoulders move, they can swivel to the back. And you can do it 360, but of course, because his mustache, I'm not really going to do that too much. Now looking at his wrist, he does have a ball joint, so you can swivel it left, right, up, down, and you can spin it 360 if you want to. Not too bad for his upper body articulation. Now let's look at the legs. They're pencil thin, just like modern Eggman. His legs can stick out, they can pivot a little bit, and they swivel around. And his knees, you can actually do it 360. They're very flexible, very nicely done, and of course he has the ankle ball joint, so you can swivel it any way you like. So not too bad for Dr. Robotnik, but now let's take a look at the Sonic figure. So taking a look at the classic Sonic figure, I realized right away that this is the exact same figure that I already have and reviewed on my channel previously. And I'll show you my original Sonic figure for comparison. Nothing is different, and in some ways I kind of was expecting this Sonic figure to be the Laughing Sonic, since he's the newer releasing Sonic figure, but that's okay. I'm not really going to go over his articulation too much, other than he has quite a bit for a classic Sonic figurine. But you know what, that's okay. I'm probably going to get rid of this guy, sell him online somewhere, that's okay. I'm just grateful that I even have 2 new figures. And speaking of that, let's actually move on to Silver Sonic, or Mecha Sonic as he's called on the package. And now, the moment you've been waiting for, and the figure I've been looking forward to the most, Silver Sonic, Mecha Sonic, Robot Sonic, whatever the heck you want to call him. This guy is awesome, and I gotta say that the sculpt and the paint job is incredible. It looks completely accurate to how he looks in Sonic the Hedgehog 2 and other forms of media that he's seen in. His paint job is excellent because Jakks actually used a silver metallic paint job as opposed to Metal Sonic's flat blue coat of paint, which I thought was kind of dull. But aside from that, I'm just happy they're improving. So, looking at articulation, his head is stationary and does not move at all, which is okay. Looking at his arms, he actually has a little bit of posability. Not too much, but he does have the swiveling shoulder joints. He's sort of on a ball joint, you can move it that way. His elbow sort of twists and bends as it should. No wrist articulation though. and no waist articulation at all. But when looking at his legs, he's pretty flexible there. His legs go forward and backwards, and he actually does have a 360 swiveling knee, which is a pretty nice touch. And his ankle does have sort of a ball joint, so you can move it around like so. And actually, there was sort of an illusion aspect of the wheel, because I thought it could move, but it does not, sadly. But you know what? That's okay. I'm really grateful to have this additional robot Sonic figure in my collection. In conclusion, I think this 3-pack is absolutely wonderful and worth the price. So if you have a Target nearby, make sure to stop by and pick these guys up for $27.99. Not a bad price for these guys, although I do wish that the Sonic was different. Aside from that little nitpick, I thoroughly enjoyed reviewing these guys and showing you what they're capable of. So if you like what you saw, leave a like, leave your comments down below on what you think on these guys, and I hope you enjoyed this video. So with that being said, I will end it here. Thank you for watching, and I hope you have a great day. Take care!